So most people believe that you need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to start making money. You don't actually need to do that. I'm going to show you in this video how to do it from day one with literally 0 subscribers. So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to share this strategy and I'm going to share my screen. Making money on YouTube from day one using skills that you already have. This is like a topic I'm super passionate talking about because it's something I've actually done and experimented with. So by the end of this short video, I want to show you how to turn your current skills and knowledge into a really simple offer so you can start earning money on YouTube without needing to join the YouTube partner program, without monetization, without needing 1,000 subscribers or anything like that. You can literally do this from day one with like 0 subscribers. So let's first of all look at the 3 paths to YouTube income. And I've done all 3 of these. So this is all from experience, it's not theory. So the first channel, which is my main channel still, is Wolfpack Adventures. This is where I got this YouTube plaque from. It currently has over 200,000 subscribers and it's a channel in the entertainment space, and I share mountain bike videos, mountain bike point of view videos. I've got a lot of videos on that channel now that have gone viral. I've got tens of millions of views, which is all great. The second channel I have is a search tutorial channel. So this is kind of a slow and steady growth channel. It's called Action Camera Guy. And as you can see, it's got about 5,000 subscribers, 177 videos, and it's all action camera tutorials. So this is all videos that are based on what people are searching on YouTube and coming from Google as well. So this channel makes money, but it doesn't make anywhere near as much money as this final channel, which is my educational channel, which is designed to sell a product, which is what I want to focus on in this tutorial as well. And this is a channel I started to share my knowledge in copywriting, which is what I used to do. I used to be a freelance copywriter, which is, if you don't know what copywriting is, like the sales, but in the written word. And you use copywriting to sell literally anything. So I decided to start a channel teaching my knowledge on how to become a copywriter. So here's some of the pros and cons of each of those 3 channels. So the first entertainment channel, my mountain bike channel, it has potential for huge viral reach. As you can, as I said, like you've got videos on that channel that have got millions of views. You can potentially open yourself up to fast audience growth, and it can be fairly fun content. But the problem is it's hard to predict the income because month to month YouTube AdSense can be up and down. You rely on consistently going viral, which can be pretty damn tiring. And generally, you're going to see a lower RPM. So this is basically how much YouTube will pay creators per 1,000 views. Like some of my videos range from anywhere between $1 and $2 up to $10 per 1,000 views, which is quite low compared to some niches on YouTube. And then we've got the search-based channels. This is Action Camera Guy. These are all evergreen videos, so they're constantly getting views on the platform, which is really good. You could call it a bit of a passive income, and it's trusted by the algorithm, so you're always getting views, which is great. Problem is it's slow growth, lower engagement, and it's hard to build a personal brand. That's what I've experienced anyway. And the educational content with a product, again, you can start earning from day one. Higher trust, helps you grow your personal brand. It's really easy to sell. You don't really have to do any selling. You just have to let people know what they need to do next. So again, if you guys are interested in taking what I'm talking about now and turning it into a passive income stream through selling your skills and knowledge, there will be links below this video where you can go and take the next step. And yeah, like I was saying, this works with lower views, you don't need any subscribers at all. It does create effort on the back end, on the front end, for you though, to create a product, which I'm going to explain in this video, how to create a product to sell. And you need to have a skill to start with, which I would argue every single person watching this video has a skill that they can monetize, that other people want to learn. And it's got less viral potential. Sure, you can go viral doing educational content, but I think it's way less likely that your videos will go viral compared to an entertainment channel. But you don't need thousands of views, which is the best thing about this. You can literally start earning from day one with tens of views. You don't need hundreds of thousands of views for this to work. So this is where the idea of the skill-based educational channel came from. And this is where I started from day one. So like I said, my background was in copywriting. I was a freelancer for about 6 years, and I would use that copywriting income and I would travel the world because I could just work from a laptop wherever I was. I used to love doing that. Still do a little bit of copywriting to this day, but it's not really my biggest focus right now. But that was my first like taste of what making an income online was like. So when I stopped copywriting, I just stopped and moved on to the next thing. I went on to going full-time on my Wolfpack Adventures YouTube channel. Completely forgot about copywriting and put it to one side. And then I decided to start testing, well, what if I share my knowledge? What if I start a new channel and start sharing simple videos that showed people exactly how I got clients, how I wrote good copy, and how I turned my writing skill into a full-time income. And I just made super simple videos on that channel, nothing fancy at all. They were literally videos like this where I just turned my camera on whatever phone I had or GoPro and just do screen share tutorials and show people exactly what I was doing. And whilst I was doing that and building an audience on that YouTube channel, I also was building a course in the background. So this is like a really step-by-step process where I would share everything on helping beginner copywriters to get their first few clients. It was a super simple course that sold for £97, still sells to this day, or just evergreen when it gets views on YouTube. And you don't need many views for this to work. Let's show you here. Because if you're targeting the right people, and the skill is real, and you're helping solve a real problem. For me, the problem was helping people create freedom, flexibility, and adding a new income stream into their life. You should be able to get paid for that. And this is just I grabbed this morning when I was putting this together. This is just a screenshot of my Stripe account showing payments coming in pretty much every single day. And I've sold 274 courses so far, or 226 that have succeeded, sorry. Got a couple of refunds, but that's fine. And yeah, this is all from a super simple course that help people achieve a real outcome and solve a real problem. So here's the 4-step framework to turn any skill that you have into a sale or sales. The first thing we need to do is identify what skills that you already have. Now, everybody has a skill. Everybody has a skill. I don't care who you are. You have a specific bit of knowledge that you can package up, monetize straight away, that people want to learn. For me, that was copywriting. I could probably make courses on action cameras for the Action Camera Guy channel in the future, which I plan to do. But ask yourself, like, what do people come to you for advice on? Specific advice that you're known for, that people always ask for you for help on. What problems have you solved? That's basically where my copywriting course came from, because I feel I solved the problem of helping people how to find clients and build a full-time income with copywriting. That was the problem I was solving. It was like I can scratching my own itch is what you want to call it. So it's solving your own problem. Because if you have solved a problem for yourself in a specific and unique way, there's probably other people exactly like you who want to learn how to solve that problem too. And then the next step is to turn that skill into a simple offer. Now, I do say simple because people overcomplicate this and add complexity where it's not necessary at all. I think the actual skill is simplifying this down and understanding where you're taking people from. So most people who are going to watch your videos and learn from you are going to be complete beginners or at the start of their journey or a few steps behind where you are right now. They're not going to be looking to go from complete beginner to 10 out of 10 on the advanced scale. Like they just want to go from being a complete beginner to something that is like proficient for them. So that's like a level 1 and 2 on the scale of 1 to 10. I should really draw this out. Maybe I'll put a picture on the screen now so you can see it if I remember. But remember that most people are going to be beginners. So how do you package up your knowledge? Well, it could be a mini course, could be a live workshop, it could be a PDF, it could be one-on-one coaching calls. There's many different ways you can package up your knowledge and sell it. But like I was saying, keep it really simple. My copywriting course was a course I made through Loom videos where I was just sharing my screen and then I uploaded it to a platform called Notion. And that was just how I hosted my course. But there's many different platforms you can host courses on. You can deliver your product through email. You can do all sorts. Again, I've used Gumroad in the past before. So this is a platform where you can host courses and take payments. Notion is what I used, and Zoom if you're doing live one-to-one calls or like live workshops. Stripe is a payment processor, so that's what I use to collect my payments. And then the next step, is creating problem-solving YouTube videos. So when you're starting your channel, you want to focus the content in a very specific way that solves problems. So don't go and try and make vlogs or entertainment style videos, because you want to focus your videos on specific problems and pain points. Now, you will see less views in these videos, but over time, YouTube will understand who your channel is for and who you're trying to target, and it will start showing your videos to more of the right people who are going to buy your products in the future, or the most likely to buy it. And when you build a channel with videos that are only focused on this is where you're able to create an income from selling your skills and knowledge. And by doing this, you build trust and you lead to your offer naturally. So you'll see me just literally casually casually pitching it. For this, for example, if you want to take YouTube to the next step, there will be links in the description. There is actually links below this video if you want to take the next step and get a free email mini course. It shows you more in depth of what I'm talking about now, of how to implement this. So go down there if you're interested in that. I'm actually telling you to go down there, as well as giving you an example. But you can add in organic calls to action to your videos, and all you have to do is put a link below your video of where people need to go next. I'll show you what mine looks like in a sec. I'm going to show you a complete funnel walkthrough. So when it comes to making videos, how do you structure a video that solves a problem? Well, this is like a really simple structure you can use. So the first thing you need to do is hook people in. This is the most important part of your video. The first 10 seconds that come out your mouth, you need to bust a myth, show a benefit, add a striking statement, and tell people exactly what they're going to learn in your video. Like why they've clicked on your video for a reason. So the thumbnail and the titles intrigue them. Pay that off in the first 10 seconds, otherwise they're going to leave. Then you want to teach something practical. So don't overcomplicate this. Keep it to 3 to 5 points and just talk about something practical that solves a problem. And then mention your product. You don't have to go into a big sales pitch. You just literally need to organically pitch the product. Tell people, look, if you're the sort of person who wants to take X, Y, Z to the next level, go and check the link in the description below. It's going to show you X, Y, Z. Or it's going to give you access to this. And then from there, you can start building your email list, or you can send people directly to your product where they can check out and buy. Call to action is just in the link in the description. And then you want to add a way to get paid. So this whole process is about simplicity. There's no complicated funnels needed here. Pick a platform to host your course in or your product in. Gumroad is for digital downloads. I've used that before. I've used Notion, like I said. Card is another good one for building landing pages. And I use ConvertKit to grow my email list, which I think is a fantastic platform. And then I use Stripe for all my payments. And PayPal as well, I think is linked into that as well. So you could add PayPal there. So here's a live walkthrough of my funnel. Now, ignore what I look like here. I literally look like I've woken up. Just woken up. But this is how it works on my copywriting channel. So I made a video here which has like 3,500 views, 26 comments. It's not, it's a fairly engaging video. It hasn't got many views, but I'm walking through people here in a 15-minute video, how to land your first copywriting client, a guide, like a full guide. It's super useful for people. So it's not fancy. I'm just literally sharing my journey and what's worked for me. And the goal isn't to go viral here. So don't get sidetracked by YouTube Studio stats or anything, or maybe your videos aren't going as viral as other people's you've seen. Remember, all you're doing is building up a catalog of evergreen videos to attract the right person to your channel. That's all you're doing. And then in the description, add one clear call to action. Don't include tons of links, because if you do that, this confuses people and they don't know what the hell to do, and they probably won't click on anything. Keep it clear. Give people the logical next step. For me, this is just get more beginner copywriting tips here. And then that leads into this landing page, which is Really simple, a really simple offer, benefit, clear promise, no fluff. 30 days and 30 ways to land your first copywriting client. Learn how to write persuasive copy, find paying clients, and turn your words into an income with actionable and genuinely useful daily insights from me to your inbox over the next 30 days. It's free. Give me your best email, send it your way. That's really simple. So that's 30 emails people will get after they opt in for this, which is some really simple, unique ways that people can land copywriting clients. It's not overwhelming. And then once they're on that list, in those emails, there are very subtle pitches for taking the next step, which is my course. And this is the course landing page, or the top of it. And again, it's just got a headline. I'm calling out who it's for, a statement, the exact beginner roadmap to land your first few paid copywriting clients in 6 days or less. And then I've got a 6-minute walkthrough video here of like what is inside this course, who it's for, who it's not for, to clear things up and build trust with my audience. Because I know if I can do that, there's way more chance of people buying from me. So that's a simple funnel process, guys. Real simple of how to turn your knowledge and skills you already have into an income. And it'd be rude not for me to include a call to action in this video. So below this video, if you guys want to go further and stop putting off waiting until you reach 1,000 subscribers to earn pennies on your videos and start making real money from skills you already have, then I have included a link below to a free mini course I've put together, which will go through what I've just talked about in way more detail and show you actually how to implement it. Links in the description. Let me know if you've got any comments on this, and I'll see you in the next video.